Anyway, Tucker went on Theo's podcast to spread more Charlie Kirk assassination truthism. And Tucker is also a unhinged fucking lunatic in the same. I think he's not as reckless as she is, maybe, but he's equally insane.
He's more calculating, but he's definitely,
he's
an insidious person.
Yeah. So here he is on, and by the way, there's this joke that I forget his name, but he had a recent stand-up where he's like, Hitler, if he was alive today, he'd go on podcasters, be like, "Yo, that's crazy, bro." And he said Theo Von. He would go on Theo Von's, and then Theo Von got all butthurt about it. But it's like, no, that shit was accurate, bro.
Mark Maron.
Yeah, Mark Maron. You absolutely would have Hitler on and be like, "Yo, that's crazy."
That shit was really good.
And I love his wife and know his wife well. And so I feel emotional about it. So, I just haven't wanted everything to do with it. But I
put the
will say a
snooze
couple
down.
of things. I don't understand the official story at all.
Of his assassination?
I don't understand.
So
it.
just to
What is
recap,
not to understand? What are you talking about?
It's so straightforward. This is not a grassy knoll situation, right?
Yes.
There's a guy on a roof. He's on video going up there and coming down. We have the rifle, right? We know where it got it. And then
You wrote on the bullets.
his motivation is kind of confusing, but it lines up with all the other ones where it's like kind of
I don't get. I don't even think that. What is confusing about his motivation?
because they can't peg it. You can't peg him like left or right. He's kind of just like a.
I don't think it matters.
That's what people want to do,
he was
though.
Dating a trans girl, and in the messages that he sent her, and even in a conversation that he had with his parents, because his parents are cooperating with the police, said how much he fucking hated Charlie Kirk, and he needs to he can't stand seeing all the hate that he's spreading and everything. It seems like the motivation is very clear. I'm not saying it's right, but there's a pretty. Now, if you want to get conspiratorial, you could say oh, it's not real or whatever. But I don't get what about the official narrative doesn't make sense.
I
feel like it makes perfect sense.
I think people are looking when they're looking at his chat messages, they want to be like, vote Hillary or vote Trump. Be like,
well, I know
we got him.
A lot of people. This is one that I see quite a bit. That people think that the messages between him and the girl were fake because of the language he's using, and no young person talks like this.
Yes.
I don't know how many weird cringe lords you know. There are absolutely young people that talk like weirdos like that.
Yeah.
That just never really struck true to me. Weird Discord people, yeah, for sure. But it just doesn't seem like a stretch.
Yeah, I mean, the logistics of what happened is very, 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 very not confusing.
Yeah.
Straightforward. But let's hear what Tucker says.
And I want to make sure that there is a truly rigorous and honest federal investigation of it. And I'm definitely concerned about that. A. B, I think that one of the, I don't know.
Does he really
details,
believe
but
that? I can't tell.
No.
He doesn't.
I think Tucker is so calculating. Everything Tucker is doing is grievance driven, in my opinion.
Well, he
got thrown under the bus and screwed. He got fired from Fox News.
Yeah.
For
disgraced.
For frankly doing something that almost everybody else Fox News was doing. So I do kind of understand why he would feel bitter about that. He was basically the sacrificial lamb. Yeah, I think it definitely was part of the settlement. Yeah. But yeah, I just think that he thinks very carefully about his words and what he's going to say.
Yeah, I think he's
for a specific purpose.
He is a very committed and ideological white nationalist. He believes all this stuff very much too. So I think he's the type of guy that thinks really strategically about how to manipulate certain groups of people to further his agenda in that way as well. Yeah,
and those people, they love conspiracies. They always want to feel smart, like they know something. So,
I wish I believed. I never heard a good conspiracy in my life, bro. I'm waiting. There's not one good conspiracy. Not one.
The only one I've come kind of close to is the Jeffrey Epstein. Didn't kill himself.
Yeah,
that's the only one.
Is that even a conspiracy?
We're theoretically finding out in a few days, right? I guess.
Are we?
I think the deadline. because they passed that bill. They had 30 days to release everything. What is the deadline for releasing the Epstein?
Any minute now.
But surely this is not going to make them release it either. I feel like we've been told that so many times.
Sure. That's totally fair. But at least on paper,
once Trump is gone,
December 19th. So that's what, next week?
Yeah, next Friday.
Yeah. Oh, it's the first day of break. Shout out. Doesn't matter for us.
All right, let me try to get through this because I do want to leave in a few minutes here.
All right.
Recently, Candace said that Egyptian registered aircraft were following Erica Kirk Charlie's widow around for a number of years in different places in the world.
That is crazy. Let me see the log.
Bro, what are we talking about?
The Egyptian, like this is like.
Sorry, what?
This is straight up something that you would hear like from a schizophrenic person.
Right?
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
I'm being followed by Egyptian planes.
In U.S. airspace?
Wait till you hear
all
they were
over the world.
UFOs.
Oh, okay.
Like, and the toaster that actually was tracking it, and it gave me the what the fuck.
That's one of the weirdest things I've ever heard.
It is.
And I just want to say that is factually true. That's true. So that's like the one data point that I happen to know is true.
How is it true? Show me the log.
I believe on her show, she I don't know if she did it herself. I think I was just skimming through this trying to figure it out this morning,
there's no
where this
chance
came from.
That's true.
Yeah, so I think it came from a fan who she did not identify because she wanted to protect her identity for reasons that were obvious. This is her words. And my cursory, again, I would need to look into it a lot more, but my cursory examination is that there were some private Egyptian-owned jets that operated out of the same airport in Wichita, where the Kirks, like private jet that they use for, it's probably not their personal, but the organization's private jet or whatever. So they were flying on that jet all the time. So that jet also was based in Wichita. And so there was a lot of overlap. So they weren't like really even digging into the details. They were just doing like a broad comparison search of like, when was this plane in Wichita and when was this plane in Wichita and when did they overlap? And over the course of several years, they were at the same airports, you know.
They're in hangars next to each
60
other.
times, 70 times or something, which Candace has taken to be that they were shadowing her. I'll admit, I don't know. I don't really understand the motivation of why they were shadowing her, but somehow I'm sure Israel is involved.
Oh, for sure.
Mossad and Egyptian intelligence are collaborating on this,
France.
along with the French. What did I say earlier? The gender marine.
The Atlanteans are in on it, guys.
Yeah, I can't even guess, but that's very, very strange.
It is. It's so strange. It's almost hard to believe.
What happened to Theo? You used to interview Cat Williams and have fun and comedians.
He's
like,
a total
what
fucking
happened?
hack, bitch, weirdo loser now.
Top 10 podcast for the year, though.
Well, yeah, he's super popular.
Yeah.
But he's such a fucking dumbass.
What happened?
You know, all these people.
It could mean aircrafts from Egypt. Who knows?
I think that they were registered in Egypt.
Got it.
And but that fact is true. So and it also her claim that, you know, there were kind of a disproportionately large number of foreign registered cell phones at the event. That's also true. So
What? Disproportionate amount of foreigners with cell phones at the event?
Sounds suspicious,
What
bro.
the fuck is that? What kind of measurement is that?
I don't know.
actually large number of foreign registered cell phones.
It's the classic thing of it's just like the fire hose, because it's like I said, it's like
How would you even?
they're
know
just
that?
like throwing all this out, and like how can I even like fact check all of this? Like
How would you even know the amount of foreigners at this open air to the public event with cell phones?
You could tell.
They're like usually, and then also they're crunching the numbers. Like there's 100 foreigners here, and 50 of them usually have cell phones, but on this day it was 80.
Bro.
Like, where are you getting all that data? That's crazy business. The fuck?
event. That's also true. So what does that add up to? I don't know, but it means that you know, the FBI has a moral and legal obligation to look in every direction and to be open-minded as you would in any investigation, in journalism, in science. It's all the same process. I don't know the answer, and I'm going to sift through everything as open-mindedly as I can, as honestly as I can, to get to what the truth is. That's science, that's law enforcement, that's journalism. It's all the same. That's justice. And I just want to make sure that is happening, and I just don't have a ton of confidence in the FBI or the men who run it. And I'm not saying that out of ignorance.
If you say so.
That's a scary part too.
What Candace is saying is clearly causing a lot of turmoil. Is it true or not? I can't assess it. I'm not the FBI. I'm a freaking podcaster.
But I don't trust the FBI.
But I don't trust the FBI.
But if the FBI did say it was that, I don't trust them. They're lying. Good.
But I do know how the system works, and it's really simple. The FBI has this case, and of course the state of Utah. It's their job to not only find out what happened, present it to the public in a way that restores some confidence that you can like have justice.
But it's not the answer you wanted. But they did give an answer. They did explain what happened.
Skittles.
The Skittles. All right, listen, I gotta go. Too much fun here, guys. Doing a little politics.